There we go. Now you guys can hear us. What is going on, Laggin Out Legion?
Where'd that one come from?
Oh, wait. You can't see me yet.
And guess what, guys? I actually fixed one of the meters on Streamlabs this week. So now it actually runs through my system and not through Chieftain's chat. Not that anyone cares about that. But...
That's just what I needed, seeing like this big old picture of your nose.
I know, right? My nose is so big because air is free, motherfucker. It's the only thing I have to pay for under Biden's administration.
Nah, you couldn't even afford that anymore.
It'll be like the Lorax.
I speak to the trees.
Hey, Danny DeVito made a good Lorax.
He also made a good penguin.
Penguin.
Yo,
Oh, yeah.
that guy is my penguin. Okay.
So, as you see, everybody, Oni is in the laundry room live because this is, you know what? She's not in the laundry room.
This is a historic age sort of bathroom. It's full of tile. It has, hang on, no, you're going to like this. Look at this toilet. So that's a shower. Sorry.
Same thing. You pee in both of them.
What?
That's a sink.
Military, you guys know.
Where the hell? There it is.
See, you're putting the toilet paper the wrong way. That's it. We can't be friends.
No, that's on the door frame, bro. Also, look at
the
that.
door frame.
No, seriously.
Oh,
I don't know
God.
what they wanted.
Not go there.
I don't know what they were doing. It works.
At least you wipe your ass. That's good. Please welcome Blacklight Oni. He put his high chair extra low, but his hair looks amazing. Please welcome.
My chair is the same damn chair as yours.
I look like I'm in a high chair, and this is like the little area here. The way my camera fucked up, that was awesome. And he's the only guy that shares and comments on our Facebook. He's the only host that runs at 60 frames a second. Please welcome Soda Pop.
If you do that, you might expose his real name.
That's okay.
Soda Popinski.
They'll never find my real name because it's famous anyway, you know?
Right?
Look my name up.
At least you don't have a similar last name to a child predator.
That's true. That is true.
I do. The guy's a year older than me. I think it's my father's. It's my father's brother's son.
Sister's cousin.
But he had sex with his first cousin, and that kid's name is my first and last name. Wow, crickets.
I don't know what you want us to say.
I don't know if you want to tell a story.
I just don't know what to say about that.
It's such a weird fucking story. And we both worked at summer camps.
Just don't let anybody know that I hate you, because they'll be like, hey, yeah, I got this sex predator living down the road from me.
Yeah, but they can tell because the pictures show up and it's not me. So,
well, you could add
they know yet.
facial reconstruction.
okay.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. At least
Stupid.
everything's all. You're stupid. And you're wondering why we're saying. You guys are wondering why we're saying you're stupid is because I was going through some of the clips on Laggin Out, on the Laggin Out Twitch channel, and every time we have a clip, Soda Pop is always saying under his breath, where no one can fucking hear him, "You're stupid." To me, mostly. But it's never to Hero or to Odie because I'm the only fucking idiot on the show, apparently.
Well, maybe, but it's just
Well, I mean,
habit.
we make fun of Hiro. We all have to make fun of somebody. Hiro's the butt end of the jokes if you want to use filler words like,
I think it's
Speaking
because
of-
I do it to my brother all day long. Sorry, I'm fucking the interruption.
No, it's okay. This is the most you've ever spoken in a month, or we allow you to speak in a month. So,
I think it's pretty accurate. The most you've spoken in a month.
I think it's more accurate. The most I've been allowed to speak is
that's probably accurate.
Possibly,
I'm sorry.
maybe.
Quick little shout out to an awesome organization that helps our people that are defending our freedom. Cigars for Warriors. Donate your cigars today. You can help drop off your cigars at one of many donation centers closest to you. you can actually go to cigarsforwarriors.org and find a drop-off near you. We're actually going to be doing, I'll probably be on their podcast pretty soon. I extended a invitation to them. Our social media director actually works for them too. So there might be some cross ventilation there. They were doing a lot of shout outs. So we want to thank Cigars for Warriors for actually shouting out our stuff and bringing our special element of podcasting to veterans all over the world. We love you guys. We have two on staff.
Vets. We love all of our vets.
We like all our vets except the two that are on the show.
Exactly.
No, just kidding.
That sounds.
Hey, if
pretty
it makes you
accurate,
feel
too.
better, I will happily concede that the Marines are not the number one branch of the military as long as we get to be called the number one cult.
Someone clip that.
What?
Really? Although I would also say that I'd also concede that the Marines is not the no. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, wow.
No, because you're wrong.
No, I was gonna go with at least the Marines do PT, whereas Air Force
Air Force.
or even Navy.
I have a challenge for our Twitch fans. I just edited a video literally hot off the presses today. It's called Funniest Twitch Moments. We were talking about this before we went on the live. It's all our funniest moments on Twitch in the last 3 months put into 90 seconds of footage. Yes, it is just as long as the Umtacular, which has just dropped and has local staff appeal to it. Everyone on staff was fucking laughing at Oni, and they were calling me things like genius. I don't know if they were making fun of me or they just loved it so much that they were like laughing and they shit themselves. But honestly, Hero did all the work. So shout out to Hero.
2 hours of it.
90 minutes of footage, yeah.
And still only managed to get 2.5 minutes of ums.
That's right.
I
So
can't
if
figure
you-
that out.
I have a special challenge for our Laggin Out Legion tonight. I never do this, but if we hit 5,000 tokens tonight, I will play the funniest Twitch moments live tonight.
Uh-oh.
Let's do it.
Challenge accepted. Otherwise, you guys are going to have to wait 3 weeks to watch it. So, and I saw it and I've watched it. Since I edited it, I love my work and everything I do because it's perfect. Just kidding. I played it. It's really good. It's everybody's most embarrassing moments put into 90 seconds of footage. So it's like the king of cringe. It's going to be great. So yeah. So let's go to our first subject, which I'm kind of don't want to talk about, but I guess we're going to talk about it anyway.
Uh-oh.
Sounds about right.
Halo show news. Yes. Since last week wasn't enough.
But wait, there's more.
And wait.
But wait. There's more. Hero?
I'm the one that put the list together, and I forgot that this was first on the list.
And you did a wonderful
that's
job
on
doing
you.
so. Says,
No pressure,
says the
right?
wall. No pressure. So, what is new with Halo news?
So the
We
first season came out,
Anybody watch it?
and it's universally hated.
Shock.
No, I'm serious. Even the critics have gotten it labeled as rotten on Rotten Tomatoes.
Hmm.
And you know it's bad when the critics give it a rotten score, because the critics never give a show a rotten score unless the fans love it. But this time, apparently, the fans hate it and the critics hate it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's bad. It was everything that we expected but didn't want. Like, we were hoping that it was going to be good. I really was hoping that it was going to be good. I was hoping to be wrong. Yeah. I don't know what to
Did
say
any of
other
us
than
watch it?
No.
No, it's on Paramount Plus. I'm not about to pay for garbage.
Don't worry. If someone does a special thing tonight, Hero has agreed to pay for someone's Paramount Plus to watch
Except
Halo.
Except no one deserves that level of hell.
Yeah, they might have some other good shows on there.
I heard they do.
They might have something good on there, but the only thing that I've known Paramount Plus for at the moment is having the sinful Kirksman Trek. I mean Star Trek. It's absolute hot garbage. Lower Decks. It's absolute hot garbage.
English
English is hard.
No, seriously. There's a show that looks like it's freaking done in the Simpsons and Futurama format called Star Trek: The Lower Decks, and it is the same type of humor, and they're trying to pass it off as Star Trek, and it is absolute shit.
I heard it was good.
Well, whoever told you that either has terrible taste or they're lying to you.
Okay. Maybe a little both.
It could be
possible.
But really seriously, I haven't heard of anything good on Paramount Plus yet. So
okay.
So ultimately,
go ahead.
Ultimately, to wrap, because I'm just gonna make it quick. Halo, the show, is shit. Universally disliked. Everything that we said was gonna happen. It's obvious that the people that made the show, that directed the show, that produced it, did not play the games, did not read the books, did not read the comics, didn't know anything about actual legitimate Halo lore. Didn't
even go to the Wikia.
You could cut scenes out of the game and put them together and have a more coherent, likable show just made by doing that laziness than if you watched this.
I thought they went through like 300 scripts or some shit though.
Yep.
200, bad.
And that was for the first not even the first 9 episodes. 263 scripts before they settled on one. What in the hell are these people doing?
I know, that's amazing.
I find it more interesting that this guy on TikTok is actually 3D printing a 7-foot Master Chief. That's more fascinating than this fucking news story.
I'd rather watch Dora the Explorer.
I feel like after what I said last week, Chief was just like, "Yep, there's no way this is going to be a good show." Just checked out then.
Yeah, I was like, I'm done. I don't have time to watch anyway because I'm the hardest working man in gaming entertainment.
Right.
I have even more time now.
Actinova, what the fuck? I'd rather watch Dora the Explorer than sit through an episode of it.
I mean, at least Dora, you can learn Spanish, right?
So
I follow Hora the Explorer on TikTok.
Wow.
What?
That sounds like wholesome entertainment.
Well, she's funny. She's a skanky Dora the Explorer. It's funny. She runs full speed in platform heels. It's fucking amazing.
What the hell?
Yeah, she's a super weirdo. It's funny. It's like she makes fun of stuff. It's hilarious.
Okay.
I'm sideways.
No,
I'm going sideways. I'm blacking out. Help.
But I'm not surprised by Halo turning out to not be any good. I mean, there's no point in my opinion, taking something that isn't yours to begin with and then just utterly destroying it. You have no respect for the source material. What's the point? It's because you want to slap your name on something, say you did something with it, so you can virtue signal instead of making your own intellectual property or, I don't know, showing respect to the original. It's why people don't like people who look similar to me, because they see dyed hair, they see a really weird haircut, and they see I'm a female, and they're gonna go, "Oh fuck, she gonna open her mouth and say something really stupid?"
What?
Or is she or is she gonna say something and go and make us not regret having her anywhere near us? Because people who look somewhat like me are essentially ruining everything fun for everybody else. And you know what? Let's call a fucking spade a spade. That's what's happening. I don't look this way so I can get funsy points. I look this way because part of it's genetics and because I fucking want to. It's not because I want some show to pander to. We need a female
Can
protagonist, and
someone
we're
play
gonna
I
have
Was
a.
Born This? I want someone to play I Was Born This Way from Lady Gaga when you're
It's
talking.
just called Born This Way.
Oh, poker face.
Right?
I was more. I'm not gonna say that. That'd be really
Shit-faced.
inappropriate. Anyways, and then
Playface?
and then you just play every stereotype you can possibly play, and then say,
Baker.
Oh my gosh, we need more representation. Look, representation's nice, but how about you make it count? How about you make something meaningful? And understand, it's not going to be for everybody.
The pizza's
That's
on the
okay.
counter, go eat it.
But you can't have it both ways.
What do you want?
So, sorry, Halo fans, that you got let down so fucking badly. You deserved a lot
Thank
better
you.
than this.
Thank you. We appreciate your empathy.
Careful.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch. I'm not gonna watch that shit.
I'll be right
So-
back.
Did we beat this dead horse? All right. Next up is Heroes IT Corner. Oh, too bad. Let's skip it this week. Anyways,
Felicia. Hey, in his defense, he actually has offspring.
that's true. Also, we'd always like to bring more into the Lagging Out Legion family. So if you like our if you like our content, please tell your friends. Puss in Boots would appreciate it.
He's getting a new movie.
Yes, he
Please
is.
Let me water your plants. Please let me water your plants.
As
Hi.
the guys know on staff, and some people are already doing it in the chat, is that we have some new bit badges.
Hello.
Yeah. Hey, the standard 1 bit is the generic Twitch thing.
Twitch
A little
thing.
the 50% gray triangle. The next one is the traditional Lagging Out logo. That's 100 bits, and we have 30 people as of Wednesday. Excuse me, I'm
Nice.
burping right into the camera here. 1,000 bits is the old school Lagging Out logo. So if you see that little tri-bar right there, that was our old logo from 2013 there. So I'm going to say, fuck it. Let's recycle it. No one knows that, but now you do because I have a big mouth. And the next up from there is 5K biddies, which no one will actually do. That is the gold Lagging Out live shield that we use for our podcast and our YouTube channel. Yeah. And since I wasn't busy enough and I like sleeping at midnight, I'm like, while I'm here, I might as well keep going. Like Forrest Gump, I just kept going. We have updated the subscriber badges.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Because I can hear Soda, the graphic designer, in my ear. Like, these look like shit. I can hear
What?
him
No,
in
they're
my
awesome.
head. I don't know. But as you
Is
can
that
see,
a-
like there's different colors in the chat now. There's different color logos. So the base one is our base logo. And it changes color for the whole year. And then for the 1 year, you get the silver camper pin. Silver camper, if you do it for a year, that's really hard to achieve. And then these other ones, I don't foresee seeing them because it's pretty much impossible to get. So I was gonna I made these really nice designs because I know no one will be able to get to a year. So a year and a half is the amethyst colored year and a half camper pin. The 2-year pin is the silver shield for Lagging Out. The 2.5-year one, which is on the bottom there, is the glowing sterling silver shield. For 3 years, it's our Tri-Bar Award medal.
Sweet.
So that's the gold medal right there. The 3.5-year one is the glowing Tri-Bar Award medal. Year 4 is the golden camper medal. Yeah, silence. And then 4.5 years is the illuminated 4.5-year pin, and then 5 years is our show logo. So I hope you guys enjoy all those little. I see them all over the chat, so that's awesome. Some people have the Moabiti Rage Can. I'll go over that in 1 second. Like, what the fuck is
Updated.
that? No one knows what that is. So I'll explain it to you. So what do you guys think? Is this a good update for you guys? Does the staff approve? Does Laggin' Out Legion approve in the chat?
You do?
Oh no, I never approve of anything Chieftain does. I've only been here for like 5 years helping out.
What does Unisol say? What the hell?
Yeah, of course he says what the hell. What
What's-
doesn't he say what the hell?
I loved his like little face switch thing inside the Discord where he put himself on Captain Jack Sparrow. Like the deep fakes. That was fucking cool. I like that, Unisol. It's awesome. Chieftain loves campers. No, I don't. Oh, there's some people are using the middle finger one. Yes!
Yeah, that's fucking sweet.
All right. I thought it was too negative. I was going to change it.
Nah.
Penelope Pearls. Hey, how's it going?
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Penelope, I missed you. How have you been? Redeem my message. Chieftain, what is it? Redeemed.
Honey Badger. She highlighted her.
Oh, it's highlighted. I'm sorry, it's highlighted.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad. So here's some new bit emotes that I'm looking for a grade for. So it's the if you're a follower, you get the Moabiti Rage Can. It's when Moabiti used to play Call of Duty a lot more. He used to throw full cans of soda across his room, and it would smash against the wall. So we were gonna make a fictional object and sell it called a Moabiti Rage Can.
Sweet.
So that's what the that first one is, and everyone gets those for free.
How's it going, Penelope? Welcome back, by the way.
We're doing great now that you're here. Like, more the merrier. We love it when people come in. Thank you so much for coming back. The Chief FU Tier 1 subscriber. Because you know what? When I get interrupted, fuck you. I do the FU finger there. I actually had to Photoshop my finger because my left finger actually bends in a weird angle because I broke it. So I had to Photoshop it straight.
What the fuck?
I broke it playing volleyball when I was 18. And then since we had the Millennial Tiers 3-pack, we have the Tier 1 subscriber emote. It's the Moabiti Rage Can 3-pack. So I expect to see like battles between the Millennial 3-pack and the Rage Can 3-pack. I don't know if you guys want this as slides, but I figured it'd be nice. To let
Hey,
people
we
know.
needed something to entertain people with. Also, sorry I
Right.
had to walk away earlier. I think Phoenix like bashed her elbow.
That's okay. We decided to skip your segment since you walked away. So
I'm sure.
Like, what?
I'm just kidding. And then, of course, the try hard in lieu of Oni's favorite category in the Try Bar Awards. We made a try hard logo there, and that's for a Tier 1 sub.
Sweet.
So, yeah, those are our new emotes, guys. What do you guys think in the chat? Are they okay?
I think you did a good
someone
job.
has the I'm in control one. I forgot. I'm gonna show you guys those later. In control is like a little lagging out controller there, but people are using them. I
Nice.
love it. I'm so glad that you guys are using it. That means so much. It means a lot to me because I work really hard on it. So thank you guys for using those emotes.
You did a good job.
I'm not getting any graphic designers doing it for me like those randos on Instagram. We could do that.
Why would you do that when you know how to do this shit yourself? Unless you're really that lazy.
Well, it's not the fact that it's lazy, it's time. People don't have time to do it. So like
Yeah,
I
fair.
get these random graphic designers on Instagram that follow us and on Twitter, and I'm like, without trying to throw it in their face too much, I tell them
They suck.
I have a master's and I have a graphic designer and editor on staff. I go, have you seen our show? It looks better than like 50% of the stuff that's out there.
Easily.
I'm like, I thank you so much for it, but I can do it myself, and I have friends that can do it for free, and I just need to give them a t-shirt. So I mean, yeah. So, but yeah, I purposely used the fear one, the fear from Inside Out for this one, Hira. I hope you appreciate it.
I do.
Chaos. So our next subject, guys, is chaos at Disney. So who better to explain what's going on at Disney than the two biggest haters of Disney that we have on staff,
Oh,
Blacklight
come
Oni
on.
and Hero. They hate Disney.
No, I
Something,
don't.
something, Disney, something, something, full of shit.
I mean, that's what Disney's becoming. You want the honest to God truth? They think they're too big to fail, and they keep fucking up because they're marketing to the wrong fucking people. The
All right, but
people
what's
don't
going
buy
on?
shit. Sorry.
All right. But Oni and Hero, what's going on with this one-man walkout that's like driving
Okay,
everybody
so
crazy?
in lieu of the the bill that just got signed in Florida, the bill that's called the Parental Rights Bill.
I was there for the signing today
Nice.
because I kind of know the governor. Like I know him by face, not like he knows me, but whatever. I was there. I saw it. I got invited.
That's awesome.
You know, as a lagging out media consultant, of course.
But anyways, so this whole thing started because this bill is getting signed or got signed today.
It got signed right in front of me.
And these activists that are in the employ of Disney that screeched so loud on Twitter, they wanted to do, they staged an entire whole ass walkout over it. And yesterday, literally a grand total across the globe of about 125 people walked out. And only one walked out in Florida. Only one dude. And by the way, props to that guy for actually being out there by himself holding up his picket sign. Like, way to stand by your convictions. Way to stand by your convictions. But that is absolutely embarrassing to these people that are trying to scream and push all this political bullshit in Disney. Disney has about 195,000 employees. Shut up and dribble, bitch. And they could only manage to scrape together 125 people to protest this shit. And none of them in Florida. All of them in other states where none of this shit's going to affect them anyways.
I don't understand. I saw that one guy. I heard that one guy walked out, but the same day on LinkedIn, there was a job opening at Disney.
I don't know if it's related, but it was actually announced that the protest was not authorized to be during working hours. They could only do it during their breaks because it goes against their contract for the union for striking.
Okay.
Oh.
So none of these people had the conviction to put their money where their mouth was.
I mean, I'm all for peaceful protesting and that sort of thing, but it's, I don't know. This is such a weird story for me because it seems like a giant waste of time. Like if someone would actually, if you're in Florida and you're not knowing about this bill, I suggest people read it. The media has dubbed it the "Don't Say Gay" bill, but it doesn't say anything about "Don't Say Gay" in the legislation. I read it. There's nothing in the legislation that says that. It just says you can't talk about relations with children under a certain age. That's all it does, and people are mad over that. Right. It's I think it's like it's an anti-grooming law for children.
I don't even think that I would call it that because that even seems
what's that?
Even that seems disingenuous to call it the anti-grooming law. It's literally a parents' rights law.
Yeah, it's parents' rights, but
because they basically are saying, "Hey, this shit isn't for you in the classroom to teach, so shut the fuck up and do your job. It's for the parents to teach this shit. Shut up and dribble, bitch." Thank you.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, won't they stick to like trying to sign Gina Carano and like doing good stuff and not putting out red and like put out stuff that's like good content? Can't you just please come out with another Mandalorian? I mean,
they're working on season 3.
Thank you. And one of our favorite actors is working on that. Christopher Lloyd.
Aha.
Yes, Oni, you have a question.
It's not a question, it's more updates about this.
Okay.
A notice, I think it was an email where essentially some of the non-woke employees of Disney got in contact with Jeremy from the Quartering to basically say, we are scared to be at work and voice our opinion because anyone who isn't woke is considered an enemy and it creates a hostile work environment. And that they said, we don't want to have any views, any political views at work. We just want to get to work. it should be non-political. It should be about the product that we put out. It should be about the people that we work with. It should be about the community of Disney, not about politics. And that they're tired of basically suffering in silence.
Unisol.
And so that, I mean, non-woke people are speaking up, and it's apparently some people are also trying to say Disney should stop having things built in their Florida location.
Yeah, I saw that today.
Which makes no sense to me because you're willing to sacrifice
stupid.
You're willing to sacrifice everyone else's jobs but your own. Go figure.
Well,
because when it's not your bacon on the table or in the running, you don't care. So to
update that as well, it was actually an open letter penned to the company. It wasn't like anybody reaching out directly to Jeremy the YouTuber. It was actually an open letter from conservatives within Disney to Bob Chapek and the board, saying, please return the company to a neutral stance. Please stop all political donations and political virtue signaling because we can't work here. Literally, there were people saying that when it is found out that anybody is conservative or religious, it becomes a problem to work there. It becomes harder to work there because they get smeared behind their backs by their coworkers.
Yeah, I know a lot of friends that are in Disney feature and just different Disney feature animation and other places, and they're conservative nature and religious and that sort of thing. But they said, like, they actually, like, we belong to a server, but they talk to me and they say, it's like, yeah, we had another brainwashing session at Disney, like, about this stuff, and like if they actually went public, they would actually get fired, kind of like what they did with the blacklist with the communists in the 50s.
I'm sorry, I'm just laughing at something Unisol says. Jeremy's Razors. It's a group that broke off of an advertiser that used to advertise on the Daily Wire, but their company went woke. So they broke off and became Jeremy's Razors, and they put a billboard in front of the corporate office of their former employer's office for Jeremy's Razors.
I say believe whatever you want to believe. It shouldn't affect your work. It's just, I don't care if someone's woke or not. But if you're there all to create, you're on the same team. You're creating something, like, you're doing stuff that people would kill to do. You're working at Disney.
So
you're working in a field that you worked so hard for. There's people that are doing jobs that they hate just to support. I'm like, I'm totally with you when you say this.
Shut up and dribble, bitch.
You know, it's
I'm
like,
funny
I don't
clip,
care.
but
I don't
it's
care
so
what
true.
people's politics are. I like working and creating a product. I don't care what your I don't care if you're a fucking Satanist. I don't care. I like, we're doing cool shit here. I'm like, can we enjoy the cool shit?
We have a job.
Please?
We have a job to do. Don't use your company resources that you are not authorized to use. Don't use corporate time. Follow the rules. Treat everyone as you would want to be treated.
Right.
Doesn't matter.
In our chat, you guys can believe whatever you want to believe, and you know what? You have the right to leave and you right to come back. We don't care what we don't care what you believe. We just like you as a person. You're here and we're entertaining. We appreciate everybody. It doesn't matter what gender you are and what political part of the spectrum you are. You're here to laugh. You're here to have fun, and you're here to see Oni make fun of me. So, like, that's mostly what people are here for. And we wait for the middle finger to come by, and, like, we actually have like a pot going. How long before Oni, like, sticks our middle finger up at me? But
like a blessing.
We do it all for fun.
Truth to tell, I think it was. I actually saw somewhere where it was articulated that at Disney,
I'm gonna go get a pizza. I'll be right back in 30 seconds. I'm sorry.
Go for
Lucky
it.
bastard.
Apparently, at Disney, there's like a whole contingent of people over the last 2 decades where they're like, what happened? Like, we all came here to create entertainment. Entertainment used to be a vehicle for escapism, to escape the disagreements of politics and religion and to just come together to be entertained. And now here we are 10, 15 years from that, and we're not allowed to have entertainment without having politics and shit just crammed down our throats and shoved in our faces.
I agree.
Beating us over the head with this shit. It's like, just stop. Look, in my entertainment, in my video games, in my books, it's okay if there is weird politics and weird social shit, if it's part of the world, if it's fluid, if it just jives well with the story and gels with the story. It's fine. Star Trek, for example, was always progressive back in the day. I've watched it from the early 80s Star Trek all the way up to Deep Space Nine and the Voyager. Wasn't a big fan of the Voyager, but hey, not everything's perfect. But it was always transient. It was always part of the whole way of the future. Now you sit here and you watch this damn bullshit that they try to pass as Star Trek, and it's nothing but a shell of what it used to be. It's garbage. The weird social political shit is shoved in your face. It's become central to every fucking story of it. And it's like,
still talking about this?
It's like, no, this is not Star Trek. This is a shell of what it used to be. It's regurgitated vomit in comparison to real Star Trek.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
I mean, even just disagreeing with liking something, if you don't like something, even giving valid reasons. I mean, I'm still seeing notices. Apparently, one of the gentlemen who reviewed Turning Red is still getting backlash for it. It's like, he didn't like the movie. He didn't say the animation was bad. He didn't say the story was bad. He just said it was a lot to take in for him. A lot was going on that he didn't understand. And he just felt so tired at the end. And so he said, I'm sure they have a target audience. I'm not that. And yet they don't like him. They're like, oh, because it doesn't have a white guy in it, you can't relate. He didn't say anything. He didn't say anything about race.
I'm at the point. It's like, yeah, I don't give a fuck what you say. Go ahead and print that. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
You know, it was just.
But the second you print it, I'm suing you.
But he was the editor-in-chief, and they were coming for his job. He gave a completely valid review. I don't fault him for not liking the movie. Okay, he gave his reasons. He even said, "There's a market audience. I'm sure. I'm not it." Totally understandable. Why? Because he's a guy who's easily 25 years older than the main character. May not have a daughter. It probably wasn't near his wife when she was going through that stuff. Probably hasn't had close ties to the culture.
Close ties to the cult.
And then also just the emotional stuff going on. You know, with animation today is not what animation was 20 years ago or 20 years before that. It used to be a lot slower paced. You took your time telling a story. Now things are happening so fast. I mean, some people I remember were saying, what if SpongeBob is the reason why kids have such short attention spans? It's not just SpongeBob.
And that shit was happening in the fucking 90s.
Right?
Yes, but then you look at kids like
coming
me.
out next year. Haha.
I didn't watch SpongeBob. I wasn't allowed to because my parents have standards. And
I mean,
same thing here. I wasn't allowed to watch Pee Wee Herman. But that was before everything.
You're allowed to not like something. I don't relate to some of these movies. It doesn't mean I go, they're fucking bullshit. Or just for these video games, just because I don't have a perfect hourglass figure and I'm not 8 feet tall with, I'm not going to say that. Anyways.
Big giant boobs. I'll say it.
Basically.
Well, damn.
So I can't.
So you're trying to be Lady Demonstrescu here.
So basically, if I can't relate to it, that's my problem. But then you say, you want it both ways. You want to say we need representation. It's not meant for you. It doesn't have to be made for you. But then as soon as you say, hey, look, I don't understand it, but it's just not my type of movie, you need to understand representation. You're what's wrong. It's so annoying.
Close
It's
my
okay to
door.
not like something. It's okay to like something. It's not okay to start slamming somebody in earnest. I don't mean in jest. I mean earnestly. Slam somebody and calling them a terrible human being because they didn't like something. It's okay to not like something.
You're not
It's
allowed
okay
to
to
say shit
understand that.
about anything nowadays, apparently.
Yeah, but which is what we don't agree with. So if you have, as someone I used to know said, if you have bitches, moans, and groans, go ahead and come to the Discord. You know, free speech. If you disagree with us, say it. Go ahead and say it. The
Don't
only thing
spray
we
it.
won't allow is you coming out and like earnestly bad
Don't hit
mouthing
on Chieftain
somebody.
either.
Yeah, he's spoken for. He's got a lady. But hey, hey, maybe
I mean,
hit
who
up
wouldn't
Soda.
want that up there, you know? Pizza shoving in his face and
Hey, he's Italian.
sexy.
I'm a fucking
Some
stereotype.
people's gotta have standards.
Oh no, but I saw a guy that looked like you on Australian cops. You have a doppelganger over in Australia.
I feel
Well, I
bad
mean,
for that guy.
Other than
genetically, it's bound to happen.
he has silver hair like you probably would have.
Yeah, I bought more hair dye in the box.
He was gonna clip it for you and send it to you.
I've seen I saw a meme where there was like it was the bleacher creatures at Yankee Stadium, and there was one Red Sox guy with a sweatshirt, and they were all screaming at the dude, and one of the guys in the background looks like me screaming at him, and it wasn't
Probably
me. It wasn't me screaming at, but the dude looked like a Yankee hat hoodie looked exactly like me screaming at this guy. I thought it was like, holy shit. I'm like, people are going to think that's fucking me. And I showed my friends like, that's you fucking liar. We know that's you. And it wasn't. So pretty crazy.
Someone should Photoshop Chieftain in Houston Astros gear.
Oh yeah, I gotta do that.
I have some Houston Astros things coming up later in the show.
Oh god.
I'm guessing you've made one of those
As long as it's not a tattoo on your ass.
Oh, forget it then. Sorry.
Have to be a bet one day, but I don't know.
Did anybody ever get that clip of Soda when he was, exposing his own nipple on stream?
Yeah, I'd
I
pay good
couldn't
money for
find it
that.
because apparently all my I don't know why all my VODs are back, whatever, are not there. Just my clips. So.
Oh, actually, I think I know why. Because recently, all VODs were purged back when Twitch realized that they were going to start getting a copyright lawsuit on their hands from the music industry.
Oh, that could be it. I had a lot of those because it used to just beep out part of your stream. Soda, am I okay? I think so. Am I okay?
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Are we back on? We're
My
back on
avatar might be twitching out.
your slides.
Yeah. Yeah, we're back on there. Yeah. I'll let you guys finish it. But because I'm a horrible person and I've redesigned everything. I created new bit tier emotes too. So if you've donated 1,000 tokens, accumulated 1,000 I'm sorry. If you donated over 1,000 bits at different pieces here, you get the In Control controller. If you accumulated over 5,000 bits, you get the Elite Shield, which is our lagging out show shield without
what do we
the
get
purple
for
background.
personal time?
Personal time is invaluable. We can't even make an emote for that.
That's a good one.
Like that, good answer, right?
Especially because that means you'd be
Perfect.
chained under somebody's desk. I can't say that on stream.
Whoa.
Chieftain for school board.
Ooh!
And you can actually get the golden camper pin and not have to wait 4 years to get it. If you just donate 10,000 bits, you get a golden token. So you imagine this, if you will.
10,000 biddies.
If you were here for 5 years, you'll have 2 gold camper tokens.
What?
One for donating over 10,000 and one for being here so long. Imagine the possibilities.
Kicker might
We should
already
make
have
challenge
some, but
coins.
Hold on,
Ooh, I
Badger.
don't know
What
if
are you
there is-
telling me to tell Oni?
Ooh woo.
That's no.
Hell no.
I will not ooh
I had to
at
Google
Oni.
that
Fucking-
a couple weeks ago.
Fucking cancer. It's cancer.
I will not ooh at Oni. Just because she's adorable doesn't mean I'm gonna ooh. That's not something I do.
Don't even know if saying it right. Are we saying ooh woo?
It's not something that you're supposed to pronounce. It's a text emoji.
Isn't
It's
it
just
a furry
some-
thing?
Some people just started
Oh. Sort of,
pronouncing
yes.
it. Yeah, sort of.
Just a reminder, guys, we have the best of Twitch clips that'll be dropping April 8th. But I put a challenge out to the Lagging Out Legion, and I seriously doubt anyone will hit it, but I put it in there anyway just for shits and giggles. If someone donates 5,000 bits, I will play it 3 weeks early right here tonight on the show. Don't forget, also, the Umtacular has dropped on YouTube. I don't know why the alerts aren't working after IT
I
segment.
got the alert.
Oh,
I
the
didn't.
alerts
I
the alerts
didn't.
in
Sorry.
the chat. In the chat, I
Oh.
meant.
Oh,
Oh.
I wasn't.
but
I was literally checking it all the time, and I got the alert after I already started the video. That's how long I've been waiting. Which also probably means I have no life, but you know.
of course.
well.
Chieftain decides to completely derail my entire
Can't be any
slideshow.
worse than last week.
It can't. Welcome to Hero's IT Breakdown with Hero the IT Guy. It can't be any worse than last week's segment.
Last
the
week's
logo plays
Campers
more sense.
Corner segment.
There was none.
Everything's even flush
But Hero's
left.
IT
I'm proud of you
breakdown.
guys. Look at that flush left. Perfect. Way to go.
Look at that Chad.
Now it less daring than Chieftain's Campers Corner. It looks like we kept that from last week.
I
But
thought
what's
you-
this?
No, you grabbed the wrong link, my friend.
Oh no.
And longer lasting than Oni's monologues.
And he still modified my shit. So yeah, he completely
You're
ripped
just
my
jealous.
entire. He completely ripped my entire slideshow and then just put it in his own. Just so he could put that stuff in there that I took out because I was sitting there and watching him add it in live, and I'm like, nope.
At first he was complaining that I don't talk enough, and now he's saying I need to shut the fuck up. Which one is it?
Where's that button, Chieftain? Where's that
Say
button?
hi to your mom for me? Damn. Shots fired.
I don't know where it is.
Come at me, I fucking dare you.
No, not that one.
He's trying to press every button and he still misses it.
I don't know
Please
where
don't go.
it is.
Emotional damage.
Oh,
Is that it?
gosh,
I really
no.
hope you shoot. I hope you shoot better than you press buttons because
You're
your
missing.
odds aren't looking
I
good.
have 100 buttons I have to manage, Oni. Relax.
And every one you push wrong, she's got a quip ready to go.
All right, here's the
mean-
real slide. Here's the real slides, guys.
He's shooting
I told you I
blanks.
always get the last fucking word. Always.
I knew you were gonna do some shit like that.
All right, here's
I even said you were gonna do that. I even said he could just opt out to not shove my slideshow in the show. He could just have me call it off of memory.
Wes
I mean,
Camp.
what I
Probably
was doing.
could.
I was actually there's two different slides, so I just put it in the show slides so that way because he deleted all that work. So I was like, all right, Dick,
It was
you gonna
one
delete all my work?
slide. It was all of one slide.
Yeah, but there was all these animations that were flying in, so I had to like redo it.
Break.
All right, I don't have the. Let me just. We all have fun here. We have fun. So
why I'm
it's
still
less
laughing.
IT's here less campy than Chieftain's Campers Corner. Another shot at me.
What? Why did it animate like that?
I don't know.
Oh, it's probably left over from the other. Never mind. I got you.
Brought to you by
These nuts.
the wonderful fans like the Honey Badger. Aww. Seriously, she sponsored the last video. Yay! White words on a less contrasty background.
By the way, that's not white. You're just colorblind.
Yeah, it's enough white.
It's
That's
yellow.
That's racist.
Can't say that anymore.
All right, go ahead, Mr. Hero. It's all you, sir.
All right. So in in IT news, this has actually been probably about 3 months old at this point. I'm behind the ball.
Emotional damage.
But Nvidia has announced that they're putting out the RTX 3090, despite the fact that ever since they released the 3080, no consumers can buy the damn thing because of scalpers.
They got to make a law against that, man.
Still?
I think there's a couple of like companies that are like first come or first in line because they're companies that get it for
Giggity,
new
giggity,
builds.
giggity.
But
You
it's
said come.
it's yeah, I know. But
So it's like
just,
the PlayStation and Xbox.
Yeah.
well, I
with
mean,
PC parts.
Well, I know one of
it's been actually PC parts were first. They were the ones that were getting scalped before the new consoles, and as soon as people were like, "Yeah, the scalpers are coming for the new consoles too," because it happens the first year of every new generation of console. It's only recently ever started happening with PC parts. And
Well, I know one of our friends actually stood in line for 24 hours straight to get a 3080. So
yeah, and now they're putting out the 3090, which, by the way, MSRP's for $1,499. I just call it $1,500.
no.
I'll buy 2 then.
The chip,
It's
not the computer.
it's
Graphics
the
card.
I
graphics
know.
card. The graphics card.
I know
Yes,
what you said.
yes, Oni. Yes, the graphics
Yes.
card.
Yes, the graphics card, not the computer.
Now,
Yeah,
mind
well,
you,
her eyes are gonna bug out of her fucking head. Look at the look on her face.
mind you, it's not uncommon for a graphics card to be
Crazy, right?
more than half the value of the whole cost of the computer.
No. What does this thing do? Does it like suck your dick? Does it like make you dinner? Does it take you on a date? Or does it just
Actually,
rob you blind and leave you on the road?
Yeah,
pretty
more
much
than that.
overpowered for anything that's even in existence right now.
Well, I got after my little blurb here.
But I have
basically my opinion is these people should stop fucking around and trying to put out new shit and fix their supply problem with their current shit before they move on to the next. But in the business realm, it makes sense because they don't care who buys their shit as long as they're getting money in their pockets, because that's just the nature of capitalism. I still think it's dirty. I still think there needs to be consumer protection laws in place for it. Yes, I'm with the consumer 100%.
So wouldn't that get rid of capitalism in a way?
Not
Here's the
necessarily.
thing.
I believe in
Technically-
capitalism, but with only the
Not
regular.
crony capitalism.
I mean, you can't tell me anybody that can walk into a store and see, let's just go with PlayStation. You see 5 PlayStations on there, and you know you can buy them for $800, sell them for $2,000. I'm buying every one of them. I'm just saying.
I
Well,
get
here's
what
the
you're
thing.
saying.
Universal wants me to buy him a new Xbox. You buy me a new Xbox.
You
I
buy
don't
me
have
one.
one.
I don't have one. either.
Apparently, from what I've heard, what's interesting is that socialism, capitalism cannot healthily exist in a vacuum. Things go very wrong very quickly on both ends. People who say
yeah.
communism is moral are wrong. It is not how that works. You're trying to input morality where there is no morality. These are just the functions and ways of running things. So with capitalism, to prevent things like monopolies or, this cronyism, yeah, it does need a little bit of socialism. You do need to make sure. I'm not saying you do. It's suggested that there should be something in place. Now, my argument, of course, would be, where do you want the buck to stop? Because if you want the government to get involved, rest assured the government will not stop there. The government will take over more and more. So if you as a company want to continue to have customers, the best thing to do is, like Hiro said, fix your shit. Because someone's going to be buying it. You're still going to be making money. But what would you rather have? More money? Or would you rather also have at least some profit, but you also have a good consumer base who are loyal to you and will bring in more customers? Because
What if I just want power?
Well,
have you tried nuclear launch codes?
You haven't. I don't know. I'll go talk to Putin.
I mean,
you could talk to
Get your ass
Biden.
kicked.
You could talk to Biden. He'd forget him anyway, so he needs somebody
He's already
that
asleep.
I thought there was an IGBM in Nevada. For a few.
Yeah, ours. But anyways.
Allegedly.
Anyways, my point to answer your question, Soda, is I do believe in capitalism, but I also believe in protecting the consumer. There are ways to do that without ending up going too far one direction or the other. It's called regulation, and government regulation does exist in capitalism already. In our capitalism, what do you think the antitrust laws and the anti-monopoly laws are? They're just not using them correctly.
It's a nice way of saying, don't if you kids want to keep playing with what you got, don't have fights and don't let mom and dad find out you're having a fight.
It's called fuck around and find out.
That's your favorite saying, I think.
What a
You say it all the time. I don't know if we
actually.
say it
I think that's
a lot.
the first time I've said it on a live.
Yeah, you always say it. You should hear the passion in Hero's voice.
But on our next slide, actually, we got some stats.
I never seen myself give the finger so many times that I've seen in this chat.
I know, right?
All right.
It's like it's kind of disturbing. An army of chieftains is fucking scary.
Yeah.
Like one of me's scary. It's like I'm
one
too
of you
tired.
is
All of
enough.
them.
Should there be each of us with the bird fingers, and then it can be a war, a flock, if you will, or would it be a murder?
I was gonna say I like a murder. I like the idea of a murder because but I'm not a crow.
Like crows.
Once I think another emote opens up in June, May, January, February, March, April, May opens up May 28th. We got another emote slot.
That'd be awesome. Queen slot.
So yeah, another design I have to do. So.
Anyways, so on the slide on the top there is the giggity on the top, the 3080, the specs for that, and the specs for the 3090 are below that. So basically, the 3080 Ti, the high end, has 10,240 cores, where the stock 3090 has 10,496. That's a lot of processing power on a graphics card. They're going all out on this. They've got 12 gigs on the high end for the 3080 of onboard RAM for the video card, and 24 gigs of onboard RAM for the 3090. It doesn't sound like a lot, but when it comes to RAM, that's a fuck ton. Go ahead.
I have a question.
So does Oni.
Like this is like a streamer question because it don't mean shit. Does it glow? Because otherwise streamers aren't going to buy it if it doesn't fucking glow.
There's several different models. This one right here for the 3090 has the RGB.
Like the 19. If my computer doesn't look like the 1980s, I don't want it.
I know, right? But if you look at that picture, it does have RGB on the 3090. So.
Oh, good. I was so nervous. So.
There are models without it. I guess the streamers.
No. It's got to be gaudy. It's got to be disgustingly purple, blue,
lots
pink,
of bling. Damn it!
And it's got to match my nano leafs and my glowing purple background because every Twitch streamer like myself are douchey with these lights.
I'll let you guys go. I got to check on my daughter.
Gotta have the purple.
Have you tried bedazzling? Have you tried bedazzling everything?
Bedazzling a graphics card.
He's gonna check on his daughter. In the middle of his segment.
Hey, family incidents don't wait.
Yes.
My thing is, and YouTube probably can answer this because, you guys work with graphics all the time and, you work with high quality monitors and equipment. So I know when it comes to like televisions and movies or even photography, when 4K was the brand new thing, which feels like it was just yesterday, but I know I'm technologically old. So the thing though is I do know that at a certain extent the human eye can only perceive so many pixels, and on top of that it's all fine and dandy if you have a camera or a movie that's in 4K. But if your TV or your monitor can't put that out, you're kind of just throwing your money away.
Exactly.
With the graphics card like this,
I have a 4K capture card.
Is this going to wind up being like a Sony Dreamcast situation where everything looks good, but the technology just isn't there? Or is it going to wind up being where you've got all this processing power and it actually makes everything look worse because nothing can keep up?
This is a graphics card, right? So you wouldn't
Just a
be able to
graphics
use
card.
it. So you wouldn't. So you wouldn't use it to mine anything. That's not the type of
Well,
hardware that you do.
Yes, graphics
could.
cards are what's used for mining.
So that's what they're going to probably use it for.
That's
Odie?
why
I don't know.
Yeah, that's why scalpers have been eating up graphics cards. Sorry that I stepped away for a little bit.
No,
That's
you're
okay.
good.
That's all right.
So,
Now you owe us 10 push-ups. You're fine.
no, so when it
I'll do
comes
10 push-ups. I'll do 10 push-ups for my daughter. It's just it
So
got too
does
quiet.
I'm just kidding. Family comes first, as Oni said.
So does that mean that the graphics card is kind of being a waste if there's no technology that can match it? Is it just going to make these video games look like shit? Or like I know with
Well, it
Fuck
Fuck
does have to-
storylines. As long as my ray tracing is real time, I don't give a fuck, right?
It does have to do with the monitor for another. Like if
Yeah.
you have a 144 hertz monitor, you can only run at 144 frames per second. That's just how
Which
it
are
caps
crazy
off.
expensive anyway, right? Yeah.
Well, I
Well,
mean,
not
mine
as
was like
much now.
$500-600. Yeah, it's not crazy,
Yeah.
but for the average person, yes, it's probably a lot of money.
I think, and
You're fucking rich. That's why.
I'm not
it's-
rich. God damn it.
Soda, come on,
rich,
bankroll our
Okay,
studio,
getting
dude.
there, working on it.
Bankroll our studio, dude.
what does he look like? He's made of Bitcoin?
Right.
I mean, he
I'm
is
in here,
an
I'm in here
avatar.
mining my ass off. Mining.
But to offer my opinion on the matter,
There's a clip.
technology has been driven by games for a very long time, and now technology is actually starting to outpace games. The name of the game has been more power, more power, more power for so long that
They might want to stop on that one.
uh-huh.
Well, a lot of people don't even
Absolute-
understand.
Absolute power corrupts absolute.
Damn,
There was-
Hemi come in here and call me a bitch.
Wow.
Wow.
What's up, Hemi? Hemi.
It's okay, Soda.
You're right,
I
he
don't
is a
think you're a
bitch.
bitch.
I am a little bitch.
No, you're
But,
not.
But really, I don't. A lot of the computers these days, a lot of the modern tech has been wasted on the average user. You could go to a store and go to a Walmart and pick up a laptop, and it'd be do exactly what any standard fare person would do. Very basic games, maybe, and all your Windows
Word
word
processor.
processing,
Oh,
web
shit, we
surfing,
gotta-
all that shit.
We got to mute a mouth. Who do you want to mute?
But really, what you're going to end up with is a lot of wasted power on a lot of people. I don't think any normie's going to, as some people call it.
They
Hey,
don't
Dark Nova
need it.
Dragon.
They might
Dark
think they
Nova
need
Dragon.
it,
Who is you muting? I word good.
Who is you muting? It's who
Words
are
are
you?
hard.
You reached your time limit on top. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Who?
I
Cryptic.
guess it's you. I guess you'd have to finish your segment and then do it.
Oh, but I asked a question. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
But what I would ultimately, in the end, I would say that it's going to be wasted on any normal. He said you, chieftain.
Oh, okay.
It's-
I haven't been saying anything. I have no problem with that.
So
I just can't do my segment, which is next.
Damn.
I would just say yes. You're gonna have a lot of wasted power on any normal person. This is not gonna go to the targeted demographic of average people.
It's
You're
good for
going
us
to get
designers and 3D modelers too. And
very
video
good for
editors.
them and good for video gamers. I don't even think there's any video games that could push.
Well, even
the-
a lot. Yeah, I was gonna say a lot of video games are capped out at 60 anyway. So
Yes,
mean-
if you're console gaming, but this doesn't go in a console.
mm-mm.
I mean, I'm sure you could probably make it fit, but you know,
No, they're doing
your
that on the
warranty,
PC here lately.
your
They're
warranty will
capping
be
shit out.
void.
I mean, you can always go around it if you know how to get through it, but
I don't know. This just seems like the Smith and Wesson 500, where it's just, yeah, you can do it, but do you really? What's the point? You know, it's like, okay, cool, Now what?
I mean, I bought my 3080 because I know it's going to last me 4 or 5 years. So
No, but you
Shoot, I haven't
having one
even
makes
upgraded.
perfect sense.
I haven't even
But
upgraded
for
my
me-
graphics card past the last update, and I don't see a point to.
I'm
yeah,
not.
no,
A
it was
PC
just time for me to
person.
upgrade. So, and like I said, as soon
mean,
as I
yeah,
get
you could-
done, I'll just pass it down to whoever, usually my brother or whoever. So, because that even my old dual 90s are still better than most of the shit you can buy.
I mean, you got to always keep yourself fresh. You know, you got to make sure that hardware's still good.
But I run aliens too. A lot of people don't like
Giggity,
aliens.
giggity, giggity.
Well, Alien's just overpriced for what it is.
Weren't they bought by Microsoft?
No, they're bought by Dell.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And just to give you an idea of how good Dell is now, my coworker got issued the brand new laptops for work, and they were Dell. First one didn't fucking work. Booted up the second one, got a new image on it, working. He hasn't even had it for a month and a half, and the hard drive crashed on it.
Yeah, but see, that's the good thing about them. They will pay for everything.
Yeah, they'll pay for the warranty, but still, 2 laptops in the last not even 3 months. Come on, Dell, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, wait, hang on. To keep it vague, by any chance are they doing contract work? Possibly with
Tell support.
our
Usually there's a extended warranty that is associated with the contract that we get our computers through.
it still
That's-
sounds like some bullshit.
It is
because
some bullshit.
You're literally just throwing money down the drain, you're pissing off your people, and also they're just not working because their tech doesn't fucking work.
Mhm.
I'm not saying I run on common sense. I'm not saying I run on logic. But that doesn't make any sense. That
When you do IT work for the government, common sense ain't so common.
Damn!
Trying to think, but nothing.
Anyways, I'm. That's it for my segment. I wanted to throw the. It's what I could think of, and I had a lot to say about the NVIDIA bullshit. So, yeah, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on our YouTube videos.
this is the stream.
Hit that bell on our YouTube videos, and on to the next topic.
Wasn't this their AR video game or phone?
Oh,
No.
this game looks amazing.
It's a brand new game coming out for, I know, at least consoles and probably PC.
It's on
This-
everything. Yeah.
This was the game where they had a game dev that worked on it that was associated with counterculture stuff in 2016, I want to say, and then he voluntarily left the project because Twitter suddenly rediscovered his YouTube channel. By the way, his employers already knew about his YouTube channel, but when the publicity started coming out, he decided to voluntarily leave that project. This was probably about 4 or 5 months ago when I'd mentioned this. Anyways, the game is being reviewed before release by a lot of games journalists, media associated people that get privilege
We'll
of
take a copy.
pre-reviewing. And a lot of these journalists, I say that with air quotes, a lot of these journalists are struggling with how good of a game it is versus wanting to give it a bad review because it is associated with its creator, J.K. Rowling.
Game looks amazing. I'm just gonna say we've been following this game, me and Nova, for a couple of weeks now, and it looks crazy.
I'd say it looks really good for what it is. I mean, I never thought that I would hear anybody say, "Oh my god, a Harry Potter video game! This thing is fucking phenomenal."
Looks like Harry Potter mixed with Skyrim is what it's looking like.
Oh, please say something better than Skyrim. Skyrim's been hashed and rehashed for the last 15 years.
I'm just saying with the modern look. Let's rephrase that. The only thing I have a problem with is
Dark
the main
Nova Dragon. If I were to say anything, I would call these journalists, with air quotes, urinalists, because that's about the value of what they produce is what goes in the urinal.
True. And a lot of problem with a lot of people that review games who don't play the damn game. So.
Or they play like 10 minutes of it and give their 2 cents.
All right, there you go. He was like, "How many hours you got in the game, huh? 2? Like
I
100-hour
played
game?
about 5 hours of the game. There's probably about 80 hours of gameplay. Did you try the item crafting system? I didn't see the point of trying it out. I just looted whatever I got and used that. That's like half of the game."
That drives me nuts. I get pissed when I just read Steam reviews. This game sucked, and you look and they played it for like half an hour. Like, yeah.
I see what you did there, Chief. But I want to see more of this game. The only thing I've seen is bits
they have gameplay. Oh, Houston Astros. What are we crying for? Can't cry. Yeah, you wait. They're gonna open that Yankees envelope, and then you're gonna have nothing to talk about. Yeah. Yeah, he knows what I'm talking about. He knows his Yankees are fucked.
Oh my god, this is the most I've ever heard him talk on a stream.
Fuck. Never mind.
I want to get you,
Chieftain clipped it.
I want to get you wound the fuck up just to hear you cut loose on something one of these days.
Well, I'm usually pretty chill, but when he starts talking shit,
that's part of what sports is about, isn't it?
Yeah. We don't do sports, though.
Anyways,
I think
input.
that's 5 minutes anyway.
That's enough time, Chieftain. Do you have any input on this? Have you seen anything about this game, Chief?
I feel bad because Dark Nova said I'm talking over people, so I'm sorry if I'm talking over you guys.
Oh, please.
They have a full gameplay trailer out. If you look it up,
I don't have any opinion on this because I never knew it came out till it was on the topics list.
Oh,
it's as far as I know,
looks
it's
like Skyrim to me. It
fucking looks great.
This heavily photoshopped thumbnail I have right here. It looks like it's Skyrim.
Why don't you look up a gameplay trailer if we can? Can we do that?
They do have
right
one,
now?
yeah. They have one.
Can
let's do it on the fly.
See, I'm watching the stream, so there's a delay. Sorry.
That's fine.
But yeah, let me pull that out of my ass. Am I allowed to do that, Unisol? Am I allowed to produce, even though I'm muted? I got to ask for his permission, apparently.
No bullshit! You've never asked for permission for anything else. Why would you start now?
Burn! I'm just teasing him. I'm giving him shit because I haven't talked to him in a while. He knows I'm kidding. All right, so it's Hogwarts Legacy, right?
Yeah.
So you might hear some advertisements here because it's not muted.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Yeah. Hashtag give me money.
We need that money.
Yeah, that was Dark Nova Dragon that muted you, by the way, Chief.
Yeah, I know. I redeemed a mute a mouth back at him to mute him on chat for 5 minutes.
I have a feeling this game was probably being... Some of the news about it was probably being overshadowed because of... I think this was maybe 2 weeks ago, where J.K. Rowling just apparently had the misfortune of discovering Vosh.
So I've heard.
Yeah, so that probably...
My understanding of Vaush, the streamer slash YouTuber slash... I don't know what the fuck he does. My understanding of him is his entire platform is built off of weird ass hot takes that make zero sense. Creating controversy.
Just leave it at that. It doesn't get better.
Ask and you shall receive, guys. What a great
Thank
producer
you.
I am.
Yeah, that's okay. Just keep tooting your own horn.
Toot toot.
That does look good. That's now. Is this the theatrical trailer or the gameplay trailer?
I don't know. It looks like the theatrical. That might be a cutscene. Oh, there we go. That's a game scene. Maybe not.
Oh, hey, a centaur.
Yeah, that's game. That's a game scene. Yeah, it's got to be. It's got to be because there's not a lot of layers in the rendering.
The gameplay looks just as good.
Okay.
Okay, I like the creatures and the centaurs.
Centaur, double abdomen creature that wouldn't exist in real life.
All right.
It's such a weird character if you think about it. The anatomy of the character.
I mean, yeah, I think about that kind of stuff a lot because it makes you wonder
do?
why
Okay,
people
I'm not
think
the
it was
only
real.
one. I was talking about that with a student. Oh, hey, look, someone who's shorter than Oni.
They're a goblin. It's
Yeah.
literally in their genetics.
There they are, right there.
That does look good.
Yeah,
Who
it
is
looks
that
pretty
Zendaya?
crazy.
Is that Zendaya on the right?
Jesus Christ.
That bitch is in everything. I like the lighting. It's nice.
Yeah, the lighting's really good too.
Texturing's good.
They literally tried to do
The
everything.
characters
from
look
the
like
movie.
Polar Express. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say they literally went off the movie for everything in the actually Hogwarts. So
Yeah, they didn't pull a Halo on us.
no,
You know, I was gonna
It's a
say
little-
something really salty.
It looks like their eyes look like they are stuck in the Polar Express. I agree.
No, I never saw that
You
movie.
mean the Tom Hanks movie featuring Tom Hanks as Tom
I never
Hanks?
saw that movie. I was gonna say if I wanted a school simulator, I could literally just go back to college or something. I don't know.
But it's cheaper just to pay for the game opposed to tuition.
I don't really want to go back to school. I fucking graduated that shit. That's the point of leaving.
The Tom Hanks cartoon. Thank you, Unisol.
I don't even know if you get to choose the house you're in. I took one of those. It's based off the real test, and it stuck me in the house I didn't want to be in. Like, bitch.
Hufflepuff?
No, protect
Slytherin.
Hufflepuff at all costs. No. Take that shit back. You be good to the snakes.
Who are you supposed to be in? Who would you get picked in, Ravenclaw, and you wanted to be Slytherin?
No, they stuck me in Gryffindor. They're like, because it wasn't the official Pottermore test. It was a test that they said was from Pottermore. And one of the questions was literally, what house do you not want to be in? What house do you want to be in? And it stuck me in the house I didn't want to be in. It was fucking
That's
bullshit.
it's all the hat's fault.
No, it's
But yeah.
the fact that I had a professor who discussed a bit about Harry Potter.
Snape?
I mean, to be fair, it was a very pivotal book for a lot of young people today. And the theory of dividing people into these characteristics, especially at such a young age, and so you're reinforcing those characteristics instead of what young people should be doing, which is branching out and seeing that no one house is totally in the right. There are flaws. There
Unless you're
are
Ravenclaw.
blessings, even with Ravenclaw, because you can have all those good characteristics and you actually use them for really shady reasons. Same with everything else. I will say, Hufflepuff though has the
Hufflepuff
right
is
idea on having where their dormitories are because it's near the kitchen. That's smart.
That is true. And when you're a kid, food is important.
Very.
So,
You make friends with those
especially
house
now with
elves.
the food shortages.
Yeah, exactly. You take care of the house elves will take care of you.
That's right.
But
Here's a sock, Oni.
Did you just? I only understand that reference because friends that fell in love with Harry Potter.
Dobby a sock?
is that a gun? No. I'm sorry,
Look, it's
those are-
me. I look like one of these.
Look,
the nose-
it's me.
That's totally fucking me. If I would totally be a goblin with that nose, like my nose. Oh yeah.
If you haven't seen the first Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them movie, there's a character in it who's a goblin who runs a
They're
runs
fighting
it down.
in the chat. Hufflepuff rules.
He runs
Gryffindor rules.
He runs a speakeasy. He's voiced by Ron Perlman. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was a
Ron
cool
Perlman.
goblin. Makes you.
Yeah.
I mean, like, he's sly, and he can make a great deal. But it's like, he makes such a great antagonist. I mean, like, you only see him for like 5 minutes, which is unfortunate, but really cool. I mean, it looks good. It doesn't look
It looks
disappointing.
great. I'm not really a Harry Potter fan.
Blasphemy.
I just
Me either, but it
I
still
just
looks
never
like
got
it's gonna
into
be a good
it.
game.
But like I said, it looks very
He just
good.
likes Hermione's hiney.
I like the
Um,
creatures.
It took
I
me
don't
3
even-
months to pronounce Hermione without fucking it up. So I'm just saying.
I'm going to be honest. I don't even know who that is.
Oh. Nova made me watch all the Harry Potters. So. He actually
I
has
mean,
a
when your
Slytherin
son-
tattoo.
When your son asks you to watch something with him, you got to do it.
More like a pain in the ass. It was...
Oh Lord. Ain't that right, Actinova? And Unisol just says what everybody thinks.
Bring back Johnny Depp.
Look, I got a double bird. Thanks.
Hey, look, I got.
He did. I've never
followed-
watched Harry Potter. And
Bring
he's
back Amber Heard.
I'll
No.
tell you. I'll tell you
Whoa.
right now. I've been following that case. I don't mention it a whole lot
We
because I know that Chieftain refuses to cover it ever again. There's some good news coming out and some bad news coming out, but it's looking really good for Johnny. No, don't. You don't want to procreate with that woman.
Oh, I would.
No. I'm gonna say no, even for you, Soda. You've got to set your standards higher than tier 1
She's hot.
trash.
You just
No!
I mean, all women are 90% of women are crazy, so why not get a crazy hot one, right?
No, because she's gonna be the one that lands you in jail.
Well,
I think her vagina has teeth.
maybe.
I would
I'll let
agree
you
with
know.
that. And
And you want to find
yeah.
out. You want to find out first person.
yeah,
Seriously? Do you know how fast you bleed out from a wound like that?
I'd rather not
God.
have my penis cut, bit, or chomped, or anything of that nature.
I definitely
I like where this is going.
have a theory that Amber Heard is the real life.
Read what Dark Nova said before you get started on that.
Let's smash her with the hammer and home run bat to get an easy stop.
Oh my God, dude.
He just
Are you real?
referenced he is that is number 1 tier 1 top tier video game nerdery right there. He just referenced Super Smash Brothers in that insult.
It's funny.
I give you props. I award you 5 million meaningless points, Dark Nova Dragon,
Meaning,
No
And a-
monetary value.
and a virtual cookie.
There we go. Let give out
Anyways.
cookies. That's what we should like bake cookies and do a South by and like just
Have a
give
cookie.
out cookies.
There,
Cook-
there you
Have
go.
a cookie. We should actually sell cans of Millennial Tears and Rage cans.
Yes,
I
yes,
would. People would totally buy them.
I think so. Anyway, so the next
We'd have to make them like thermoses so people can reuse them.
next topic in
That's a great point.
wow, I had no idea how to spell that man's name. I feel like an idiot.
I looked it up.
Lassetter.
I looked it up. I'm not
Lasseter.
even. Oni knows I'm a notoriously bad speller.
No,
So,
really?
Yeah,
And
like
then
you spelled that wrong on the edit. I'm like, fuck.
damn.
That's why I
5
love the
hours
edit
of-
feature.
Yeah, but yeah, that's how you spell John Lasseter. So apparently, he's poaching Disney people for his new company, right? Is that the story?
I wouldn't call it poaching.
I would.
I would
Whatever
call
happened to the
it
allegations?
nothing.
Yeah, that kind of nothing. Because
Absolutely
they didn't
nothing
exist.
because they weren't real. all the
Believe all women except for people who accuse John Lasseter.
let's just clear this up right now. Apparently, John Lasseter is Italian.
Uh-oh.
That's all I need
Okay.
to say.
Because again, I'm not.
Are you trying to
I don't-
like? Go ahead.
I don't want to make it seem like I'm coming at him because, oh my gosh, he's a white male. It's the fact that I keep hearing about allegations that come and go, and only some of them matter, and then only some of them don't.
Okay,
So,
so
I just want to make sure
joking
I'm
aside-
keeping up with the news.
joking
sorry.
aside, no, you're fine. Joking aside, John Lasseter is a man, a self-made man of a bygone era. He was a very, as I understand it from all the rumors and the people that were part of the in crowd, he is a very personable and contact-oriented person. He was the guy that gives
what you
hugs.
mean. Okay. Yeah, he's a
He-
hugger. Yeah.
He was the guy that gives hugs. He
Like
was the-
Andrew Cuomo.
He was the guy. Not like Andrew.
What?
No, he was the guy that
Basically-
gives hugs. He was the guy that would place his hand on your shoulder when he was talking to you to convey a very important point.
Yeah.
In apparently, well, not even apparently, in this era, physical contact is a very much no thing. Like whether he means anything by it or not, it's a no-no
Sometimes I
thing.
like the touch.
Now, I wouldn't call it the Biden touch either because this man still has a job and hasn't been sued into oblivion.
Does he go? Does he sniff people's hair?
That's another reason why I wouldn't call it the Biden touch because he doesn't
That's right.
sniff people's hair.
I gotta get that voice down just for videos.
I think Soda's got it down. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
I don't want to be
fake.
associated with him whatsoever.
You pony. Was it you pony-faced doggy soldier?
Oh,
No
Lord.
malarkey. Anyways,
But the as far as the allegations are concerned,
I could have gotten a better picture.
a lot of people. Yeah, you probably could have, but I think you did it on purpose because it really does make me laugh.
It's the first one I saw.
But as I understand it, these allegations were unfounded, and from the looks of it, what ended up happening is because the allegations were there, his contract wasn't actually renewed. So they just quietly let his contract expire. And when he got that message, he was like, well, fuck you guys, I'm going to go home, take my ball with me, and create my own game. And that's how Skydance came into being. John Lasseter was, as I understand it, responsible for things like My Little Toaster back in the day. And that type of animation, original.
My Little Toaster or The Little Toaster?
Yeah, The Little Toaster. Why did I say My Little Toaster? I don't know.
Because you were thinking My Little Pony.
Probably.
Are you a
Yeah,
secret brony?
He's a
No,
fucking
my
brony.
daughter
I
watched
knew
it.
Yeah,
I
blame your
fucking
daughter.
knew he was a brony.
No, I'm not furry enough for that. Sorry, guys.
Ooh.
Sorry for horsing around on that one.
Oh, I just clipped it. Damn it! I should have held it 2 more seconds. I would have got it in.
That's what she
Damn
said.
it!
Giggity, giggity.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
It would behoove you to wait next time.
I've been real. I
I
was
hate
really
that
patient.
phrase so much.
I'm really patient. I was waiting for you to finish the thought. I'm like, perfect clip, and then she drops it like a fucking hammer. Like, damn it! I'm so mad. I missed that.
I drop it harder than Thor.
Oh. Drop it like it's hot. Anyways, but yes,
where this is
the Little
going.
Toaster, those animations from very late 80s, very early 90s. Am I right? Or is that more like 85?
Are you looking for confirmation?
I'm looking for somebody that knows
I
better
have
than me.
no clue what the hell you're talking about, Toaster.
What about like
I don't know either.
All Dogs Go to Heaven?
Yes, I think
Okay.
that was
Don
another
Bluth.
one. Oh, that was
That one I
Don
know.
Don Bluth.
But Don,
Lasseter was there early on. You're thinking like Tin Toy and Bumblebee. Like that's the stuff that he started with, the very early Pixar stuff. I don't know what I don't know what you're referring to as.
I am
Toaster. Was
thinking
it-
Don Blue. Okay, my mistake. My mistake.
Yeah, you were kind of combining those. I'm sorry.
Yeah, my mistake. He was early Pixar shit right there.
Yeah, no.
but I
Lasseter
think
was
Bluth-
known because
Bluth went to Skydance as well. If I no, did he go to Skydance or Netflix?
I thought he started
Bluth
his
his own
own.
company.
Lasseter was
Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Lasseter was the one who helped. He was one of the key figures in Finding Nemo. One of the key figures in Wall-E. He was one of the key figures for Cars.
Got
I
Wally
think
behind
Up.
me.
I think
There he is.
Up.
Okay. Don
Monsters
Bluth did
Inc. Maybe.
Secret of Nim, American Tail, Land Before Time, All Dogs Go to Heaven, Anastasia, Titan AE. Wow,
Anastasia.
I didn't know he did Titan AE. Shit. He
Yeah.
did the Laserdisc game Dragon's Lair. Holy shit.
Sweet.
Where else?
See, they don't say poaching in the field, but when I say, hey, these people leave, and I tell them to come on here, I'm poaching people. How am I poaching people if I'm still a company too?
Yeah. Holy crap. So I guess Bluth is actually working with Netflix still.
Who isn't? It's a very achievable goal.
I'm not.
What's that from? Anyone from chat know where that quote is from?
Oh my gosh, I actually can't think of that.
You get a Tri-Bar award for that. We're giving away like candy. Oh wait, do you need some of that theme music to think?
No, I'm good. I was actually trying to find what Don Bluth started, but I believe Lasseter's gone to Skydance for sure. I can. Here we are. Yep, he did. He is running Skydance Animation. And anyways, the major point of this particular news is the fact that more and more of regular animation, people that have been working for Disney, are being picked up. They're just outright saying "see ya" and being picked up by Skydance. So I guess some people would call it poaching. I don't think it is. I think it's fair game because
It is.
a lot of
I
people,
so,
a lot of people are just tired of the treatment they're getting, especially out of Pixar's arm. All of Pixar's stuff is going direct to Disney Plus and not getting any theater time. And the Pixar arm of Disney has been screaming loudly to let their stuff go to theater.
Yeah.
But Disney knows you're betting against yourself, which for some reason I understand where they're coming from, but it's like, you keep basically telling your other employees they're essentially second-class citizens in their own company, they will leave, and they will prove to you why you should not have pissed them off, because they will do your job but better and make more money than you. They'll put you out of business. The thing about Disney right now is they feel like, in a way, they have no other competition. They're the only ones who do what they do, and so people have to go to them for that experience because they own Marvel, they own Star Wars, they own basically your childhood, so they like to say. Which is really cute because it doesn't mean shit if I don't give you my money.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's kind of like, he's picking people off, kind of like what the Yankees did with Garrett Cole when they stole him from the Houston Astros to greener pastures.
What a dick.
It's just 10 to 1.
And then he had the worst season he ever had in his life, too. Yeah.
That's why he came second in the Cy Young Award.
Second.
It's like we
last.
said, actually, Chieftain, we'd actually said a couple of things about this when you stepped out to get your pizza. That
Diet pizza.
It's
Diet pizza. What?
I wish. If there was a such thing as a good tasting diet pizza, I'd love that. I can't eat regular pizza anymore.
Sounds like depression.
Well, it is because pizza's my favorite food, and now I can't eat it as much as I used to.
I'll go and go get another slice and do a close up and go.
Look at this bread.
So good. I love this pizza.
And you'd get this. But anyways, when you'd stepped out to get your pizza was kind of when I was making the point that, hey, if you keep Disney, it was originally built as a neutral type company. It was built as entertainment company, and entertainment is supposed to be where people come together and find common ground and escape from the divisions and hatred of reality. I think that John Lasseter is presenting that neutral ground, and he's just scooping up people of all types, ages, styles, thoughts. When you have a company that has that level of diverse thought, that's when you're going to have the most valuable production. It's just my opinion, though.
Opinions are like assholes. That was why we invited you. We love you, hero. We love you, hero.
He's trying to quote the every party
has a
needs
booty
a
has.
pooper, and that's why they invited you. Party pooper. Party pooper.
They call it tone deaf.
No.
Nailed it.
It's like that meme shows the conventionally attractive girl doing the head whip out of the water, and then it shows the dude that's really hairy with the long beard doing the head whip and the beard going up. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Lovely.
Uh-oh.
Silence. We never have silence. There's something wrong with the world.
I ran out of topics, it looks like. Except I've got one after this.
Uh-oh.
Chieftain's Campers Corner. And of course, I'm going to be a smartass too, because I can be a smartass in my segment as well.
Of course you can.
Better to be a smartass than a dumbass.
That's right. Well, I'm both. So.
So does that mean you're just an ass?
Better to be a wise ass than a jackass.
Chieftain's Campers Corner.
Look, you got actual good English.
Now 10% more entertaining than Heroes segment.
Finally, you took the bait. I've been trying to create this manufactured rivalry, and it hasn't worked until this jackass finally stepped in it.
So who has more segments? Hiro, Chieftain, or the Human Centipede?
Oh,
my God.
No.
Oh, no. There's another clip. I'm going to be busy this week.
Giggity?
Yeah. So there's no...
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
There's no purple person this week. I'm working on it. There's very, very awesome female streamer that I've been talking back and forth with on Instagram. She's really nice. She's from Austin, Texas. We'll see if she comes by. But I haven't asked her yet, so I'm not putting her photo on there or anything like that because that would not be appropriate. And I don't want the Twitterverse to get all,
But hurt again?
in the bunch.
It's okay.
Never.
The Twitterverse isn't real.
That's right. So just a little bit of plug. The Untacular drop today.
It's art. It's beautiful. It's 2.5 minutes of your life you will not regret using.
When Hero's record 90 minutes of footage and drinking an adult beverage, some mess-ups will occur. To mess with Hero and to make sure he doesn't do it again, we made this outtake reel for giggles.
It's going to happen again.
Hope you enjoy Chieftain's Pain. So, the Untacular's dropped. It is an opus of Hero. It's a combination of everybody's hard work, actually. Everyone had some great suggestions that I used. I'll put the link in there, and you better watch it, or I'm going to kick everybody's ass. Cancel me there, Twitter and Twitch. Eat a dick, the both of you. Anyway,
do it.
Do it. So I want to let you guys know about our live that I posted on YouTube last week. It was magically demonetized on YouTube.
What?
Non-strapping gaming.
With the title that I suggested, yeah, that was bound to happen.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Got demonetized due to copyright stuff. Even though I classified it as news and politics, they still decided to cancel us. So here's the link. And if you want to become a member on YouTube, you can do memberships for $1.99. And then if not, this is how I still feel about YouTube. Fuck you, YouTube.
Fuck you.
I don't know what to say.
Also, I'm sorry. Part of the reason why some of our stuff may not be getting seen very much is apparently they may have had a slight purge of subscribers trying to get rid of bots and stuff. So
That
Yeah, we
happens
lost
every year.
60 subscribers.
That happens
So-
every
so-
year.
Yeah. Go ahead.
no, so I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt your segment. It's just that's probably what happened. They were preparing for that, so hopefully it'll even out again. So if you got unsubscribed for some reason, please just do us a favor and resubscribe if you're interested.
We put a lot of hard work into our videos and our content, so we really appreciate everybody coming in. We
And we don't
consistently
delete
get 10
comments.
viewers. What's that?
We don't delete comments, so
No. we
Yeah,
don't.
unlike
No.
G4 TV and Amazon.
Fucking
We're trying to get
G4.
into contact with Frost to do a debate with Oni.
Yeah, fucking cut.
That would be fucking great. That'd be great. I
Am I
think
not
Oni would
bangable
slice-
enough?
Soda just popping off randomly. Yeah, you fucking could. What?
That is the most
I didn't
cringe
even
shit
clip
I've
it
ever
either.
seen, I think.
I heard something really cringy that someone on G4 just did too. Yeah, I couldn't finish
Oh.
the video. Yeah.
Oh,
Talk-
I know what you're talking about. That's
The
another
half
thing.
naked YouTube or streamers on there?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Well, no, they just
no.
invited Amaranth on, but yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah, they had Amaranth.
Really,
on.
yeah, they had her in a ball pit. They
Yep.
wanted her to
And
jump
she
in.
was
the
talking
ball.
about how she liked playing with balls.
Yeah, she loved
Wow.
playing with
Wow.
balls.
It was a 70s style set, like you would see in a 70s style game show. But the thing is that someone on a more recent episode made some comments and just
Oh yeah, it was crazy.
way more detailed than I ever needed to know. Ew.
Yeah.
Oh, and they did
Anyways,
that,
guys, you
uh,
can't.
So
Unisol called her a porn queen. Listen, Unisol, I follow you on Twitter, and I see you respond to every hot streamer that is on the fucking internet. So you have no room to talk.
damn.
I see where
Hold
you
the fuck
reply,
out.
how you reply. You replies. It's on the gray area on the line of cringe, but not quite crossing the line. And I read this stuff, and I'm just like, he's just as bad as I am.
So, as far as that goes,
You're
and I know
funny
we're-
and you're cringy. I love it.
Well, we can
I've
talk
actually.
about that
Oh
later.
my
if you-
god. I got.
He's like,
I'm
F you.
sorry. I when I saw him say I'm funny, I seriously thought he'd said I'm horny.
Oh,
Oh
damn.
my god. He's funny because he's going to an improv class in Orlando. He's been doing it for a while. So I really hope he's gotten funnier over the years. Because I know where he goes because I've had friends go to the same place in Central Florida. So I pray to Jesus that you've gotten funnier.
Are you implying
I've
that
gotten
he
funnier
wasn't?
just on... Go ahead.
Are you implying that he wasn't funny before? Because that man was
That's
pretty
exactly
damn
what I'm
funny.
implying.
That man was pretty damn funny when he was on the show before.
He's funnier now than he was then.
Probably
I'm
raunchier,
cringy because
too.
of my age. True.
I would give you that. You've always had the old man humor.
That's right. Gray Bush. No, but I love Unisol to death. He's such a great guy. Very warm-hearted. I met his parent. I met his mom. She's really nice too. Like he's good. He's good people. He's a really nice guy. He's just cringy as fuck on Twitter. That's it.
So he fits in with Twitter.
Yeah.
Nah, I wouldn't insult him like that. Come on now.
No, that's true. That's true. In
Touche.
hindsight, it doesn't.
Touche.
yeah,
I
that's true.
apologize. That
Don't apologize. Rip on him some more. He loves it. I'm just kidding.
I'm sure he does with how he rips on everybody else.
I don't. I can take it. I'm fine. He
I mean,
knows
his last two numbers in his name are 6'9". So I'll just
At
leave
least-
it at that.
At least the first part of his name isn't something like Takashi.
Oh God.
He said, "Bring it, bitches."
We'd bring you on your show if you knew how to use your fucking camera on your phone.
Ew.
Hiro just died. So someone call the ambulance, but not for me. He needs some milk.
Oh, it's because he was born in 1969.
Oh, wow.
The age of Aquarius.
Please don't
Tell
ever
me-
mention that shit again.
Born in the
It's just a
horniest
flesh
year ever.
wound. All right. So as we know, this is Chieftain's Camper's Corner, but let's just call it today Chieftain's Trivia Corner. Previously written by Hiro, Oni, Honey Badger, and Unisol. And you can hear the cringe coming from everybody because they all had a right weekly.
I don't know that I ever saw Oni do it.
So,
I thought she did.
He was an editor back then, writing articles.
That's true. I know Unisol was one of them. But yeah. So, we used to do a thing called Tuesday Trivia on our Facebook where no one actually responded to it, even though I shared it into like 500 groups.
We did it on our Facebook. We did it on our half-defunct webpage.
Yeah, Twitter.
Uh,
Yeah, you hear that, Savior? Fix our fucking website. It's only been like 5-6 years.
I
Like,
know.
oh, you have a website? Like now we have fans going to our website and like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah, chaos. Thank you for finding our website you weren't supposed to find already.
It's like an Easter egg, but
That's
it
how-
wasn't supposed to be there.
It's one of those things that I don't want to talk about it.
Look,
Anyways.
I know a guy that does web pages still.
All right, they'll have them call Savior about 7-8 times. Maybe he'll pick up ones.
Good question.
That's one of the silent. Like he gave us. He almost died last year, so I'm sure he gets a pass. But but yeah, just a quick reminder before we start that the funniest Twitch moments will be dropping. What day, everybody?
April 8th.
Yeah,
That's my girlfriend's birthday, by the way.
April 8th, not August 8th.
Yeah, April 8th. But 5K challenge. If someone donates 5,000 bits, I put it really high so no one will do it. It's the funniest Twitch bits. There's me yelling at Hiro. There's Oni yelling at me. There's Soda being cringe.
You could just say
There's-
I'm yelling.
Yeah. There is a little solo dance party in there, and there is Hiro just killing it. Like
I
being
got
Hiro.
that solo dance party. That's got my vote for the next updated version of when we get followers and subs.
That's going to be a GIF definitely somewhere. It's definitely going to be a GIF somewhere. Look at that smiling face. Look how cute she is. Don't you want to pinch them cheeks?
I don't know about
Pinch my
that.
cheeks, I'll fucking stab you.
I don't want to get kicked in the dick, so
Totally
no.
worth it. I don't care. I won't feel it, right? That's what you said. That's already in there too. I cut that down. It's like, oh, you get kicked in the nuts, but you won't feel it, and then I just cut it. So it made it sound like you were a real dick.
It's like that song. I'm an asshole, oli, oli.
I'm an asshole. I go ultra slow in the ultra fast lane. All right, trivia for the chat. So
Bring it on.
If you guys don't know how this goes, we will walk you through it. It's kind of like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So let's hit the music.
Less famous and more fun.
Maybe we should
First
look
question.
into. Sorry.
Go ahead.
There's a website
Oni's-
where you.
Go ahead. That does the trivia. One more time. I'm sorry.
There's a website where you can basically do live trivia things. Maybe we can integrate that. Sorry.
Maybe
Like
that might be a great
Jackbox
idea.
games.
No, not Jackbox. I think it's like Caboodle.
So here's the first question.
Badger's not allowed to answer.
Yes. Oni's first video was with her sister, the Honey Badger. What game were they discussing in the before-mentioned video? A. Cuphead. B. Destiny. C. Lucky's Tale. Or D. The Turnip Twins' Great Adventure.
Pokemon's not on the list, I don't think.
I almost want to say technically the correct answer isn't on here, but that's me being really stingy
Yeah,
about
being stingy.
semantics.
Yeah, I didn't know which one.
Cabbages.
What? Chaos, come on, man. You're the lore master. You should know this one.
All right, this was actually given to you guys on a chat, on a live a few weeks ago. So if you were in our live a few weeks ago, you would know the answer.
Actually, I think this live was probably over a month ago at this point, and you actually said that it was going to be on Laggin Out Trivia.
That's right. I actually did. I did do that, didn't I? Wow, I'm smart.
I just have terribly awesome recall for things that are meaningless and never when I need it.
I don't have 50 years. All right, if you guys don't know, let me take away a wrong answer.
Dun, dun, dun.
So D has been removed.
That's right. It wasn't.
So A, Cuphead. B, Destiny. Or C, Lucky's Tale.
One of these games wasn't even out yet.
I'm almost disappointed that you didn't put the letters with the title, the first letter of the title. So like Destiny would be D, Cuphead would be C,
Oh yeah. that's
maybe
true.
Apex for A. B, I guess
yeah.
would have to be Battlefield. Battlefront.
I don't think anyone would realistically think that you guys were into review a Battlefront game because you're not the first. Yeah.
No?
So Chaos says C. That was the only answer.
You're the only one that's answering?
All right.
Chaos, come on,
F in
stir
the-
up some controversy in the chat. Let's go.
F,
All
F
right.
in the chat, folks.
Should
It's
I
about
remove
to-
another answer? Should I remove another answer?
Yeah, let's remove another one.
All right. So. All right. So now it's either
Sorry.
Cuphead or Destiny.
I'm
Be
going.
my lord. Be my lord.
Oh, yeah. He did say B. He did say B. Yep.
Yep, he
So we
did.
have
He did.
Unisol says B.
So
Chaos
me
says
know-
A.
let me know when you're ready to answer this, Chieftain, because
I'm ready.
All right, I'm gonna say right now, Cuphead wasn't out when Oni debuted in her first Laggin Out video, where she was one of the people talking about the games you guys were reviewing.
Well, that
And-
makes it hard.
Yep.
Another one of my
final-
students. There's only one answer? What? No, that can't be it.
You know what?
So the-
In life,
so the final-
sometimes there is more than one answer, but this time,
This
it
is
just
not that
ain't it.
time.
I even remember this. I wasn't paying attention.
It was Destiny. It was Destiny 2. Was
It
coming
was
out
Des- it
in
was-
2017.
Was it 2 or was it
It
the
was-
first one? Okay.
I'm pretty sure it was Destiny 2, but yeah, I knew I was gonna put Destiny 2. I'm like, Oni's gonna say something. I don't know she's gonna fucking say something, but I'm just gonna leave it there anyway. So good job getting the 50-51 right, and haha, Kara. Hey, I can't even get the words out.
Hey, the lore master
Haha,
can be
Chaos.
wrong sometimes.
Wrong, dumbass. I haven't said that in a while. I'm just kidding. You're not a dumbass. I just haven't said it in a while. All right. You ready for one more?
Sure.
Probably not. This one's hard. This one's really hard. It's a Halo question since we had a Halo we had a
God.
Halo news thing. This is fucking hard. Like I looked this up and it's like hardest quiz for Halo. I'm like, holy shit. So don't go cheating. All right. So I'm kind of dragging this. I'm trying to get my sounds going. Okay, there we go. So here's the question. According to the Covenant's religion, what is the Great Journey? A, an ascension to godhood. B, a journey across the galaxy. C, The Journey to the Ark? Or D, A Pilgrimage to Specific Planets?
I feel like I should remember this, even though I hadn't actually touched a Halo in since Halo 2, until we played together when the multiplayer dropped.
I haven't been inside a Halo in about 10 years.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Well, I'll just say
All right.
she wouldn't have felt it.
All right. So a lot of people are saying B.
I have my guess, but I'm probably wrong.
All right. Let's remove one. Oh, it's not B. A lot of people pick B in the chat.
I'm gonna say D. I don't know the answer, but I'm gonna say D.
This is a hard one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Chieftain's a dick for this question. I'll tell you that much. All right, we have people that say C. Unisol and Dark Nova Dragon. If Dark Nova Dragon is wrong, he's muted for 15 minutes.
Oh Lord.
I'm just kidding. All right, so we have a C and a D. And then we have an A. So all the bases are covered in the chat.
I know, right?
And Dark Nova goes, no, for the 15 minutes. All right, I'm going to remove another answer. You ready?
Let's do it. Oh. I guess it has to be.
All right, we're down to 2. It's a 50-50 shot, chat. Will the Legion get it right?
He says yes.
Unisol's like, I win again. I want to get him in an X-Wing fighter helmet and double him over as Porkins. I want to do it.
That'd be hilarious.
All right, so everyone says A. So let's see what the final answer is.
I've been saying C.
The final answer is...
Oh, I'm wrong.
A.
Of course it was A.
It's always A. And
It was A last time. A last time was Cuphead.
Right.
Cuphead.
And that has been Chieftain's Camper's Corner.
And I say, I really actually like, I actually like this. Whether you keep your trivia, not your trivia, but the trivia we do in Chieftain's Camper's Corner, or make it its own thing, I wouldn't mind either way. I think that keeping up with that.
Hey, Hero, that's what an entertaining segment looks like.
You know what? You know what, jackass? I take back everything I fucking said. Everything.
I'm sorry.
But no, seriously, whatever we do, however you want to spin it, I think we should keep the trivia going in the lives.
All right, yeah, that's fine. We can do that. Yeah. I just thought it would be a nice change for the chat. Are you guys okay with that?
Chaos took a dig at you, man. Chaos said it wasn't enough 6 out of 10.
Oh, burn. Oh,
Not
wow.
enough.
How was the music, though?
Where's the zombie killer voice?
I don't know. You're the one that broke
Here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
Shut the fuck up!
There you go.
I did not hear anything.
They heard it in chat.
Shut the fuck up!
What did Cade screw up in the first season of Destiny 2? He died.
The
That's what
storyline?
he screwed up. He died. I'm salty about that. Fuck that.
Fuck hunters.
I never
that's
played.
all-
I never played a hunter, so I was never. I didn't know. I only had a warlock, so.
I think that's more of a shot at you. There's not enough ums. I pulled every out of there.
Yeah, and you still only managed to find 2 minutes of footage. God
Yeah.
dang! I say a lot.
I'm a fucking try.
How's the
I'm a
music?
goddamn tryhard.
How was the music, though?
The music. Oh,
Look.
she's fishing for a compliment. That was all Oni. The sound, the music was Oni's idea. So
Only because that song makes everything better.
Enter the Hall of the Mountain King was all Oni.
I gotta
the Hall
say
of the
that
Mountain King by
was.
Edward Grieg.
You're in the credits. You're in the credits in the video.
Oh, no,
I
I know.
gotta-
I'm curious what other people think because I.
Yeah.
I gotta say that despite the fact that it would have been impossible to sync the ums to the beat,
Right. I
it
was thinking the same
still
thing.
managed to randomly sync up halfway in, and it was on beat every fucking
Yeah.
time.
Make sure you guys comment on it too. Let us. It'll help our algorithm because YouTube's a bunch of fucking Nazis.
Yep.
So, you guys want me to play it?
Thought you already did.
No, he
The
only showed the.
I own the audio. It was just the audio.
Um, and her coworkers, well, former colleagues, that they actually are inviting her to that same booth. I don't know what to say other than Twitter can
Sit
get
like
fucked.
What was that out loud?
If she did that, she'd probably crush your skull.
I'd die a warrior's death.
That's
What a way to
right.
go.
I mean,
Indeed. It's like Oni might be
Death by
having thoughts there
snoo-snoo.
too.
And there's another clip. There's clip number 7.
The comments that I'd seen of what I had seen were absolute gold for just like, it'd be great to clip those comments and then plaster them all over places to be like, hey, look, this person's a lunatic. Like, there are people that are like, oh, I was going to go and cosplay as Cara Dune. Now I don't even want to go. Well,
The fuck?
if you hate her that much, why would you cosplay as her?
Right?
well,
First
my
of
thing
all,
is,
Character, maybe?
who cares? Why does that matter to you? I understand if you have an issue with somebody because they happen to be a criminal. For example, R. Kelly. I understand he's a musician, and I'm sure he's made some songs that are really good. Not a great human being. Not a really good human being, though.
I'm
But-
gonna pee on you.
You can. That's the wonderful thing about humans is that we are terrible, wonderful things. Some more in one way than the other.
The wonderful thing
It's
about
fake.
Tingers.
It's
is
a
Tingers are
costume.
wonderful thing.
Wear whatever the fuck you want. No one's saying. No one
Would
has
never
ever
wear
said.
R. Kelly. Who the fuck wants to wear an R. Kelly costume?
No
She's
one
not
wants.
saying that.
No one
Oh.
is saying for you to totally agree
What the
with
fuck
everybody.
is wrong with you,
That's-
Soda?
That's a cult.
I'm trying to figure out the correlation here.
The correlation is you can like someone or something that they do and disagree with them as a on principle or as a person. No,
Like-
if you have to agree with someone wholeheartedly, that's called a religion or a cult. So these people who are like, oh my
It's
gosh, I
Marines.
love Harry Potter, but I hate J.K. Rowling. She's a TERF.
I don't even know
Okay.
what these colloquialisms are.
TERF is trans exclusionary radical feminist.
Yeah, man.
Anyways,
Good Lord, I can't believe
no
it.
one's saying you have to like J.K.
Shut
Rowling.
the fuck up,
You can-
Soda. You had no idea.
You can like
I liked you when you were
Hogwarts.
quiet. Shut the fuck
All
up.
right.
Someone call Life Alert.
I'm good.
My heart. I'm coming, Lucille. I'm coming.
That's what she said?
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
I can't hit that fucking clip button fast enough.
I don't know. There's people that are talking about how they wanted to cosplay as the character and then they didn't want to if she was there. There are people like, oh, it's going to be great up until they realize that she's going to be there and then all her former casts are going to just walk away and not show up. And like, are you kidding me?
They probably
All of-
invited her.
They were the ones that invited her, one. Two, each and every one of her colleagues that starred in the show with her said that she was absolutely wonderful and that she was a sweetheart. Every single one of them. None of her co-workers or co-stars or any of them said anything negative about them. In fact, many of them were actually pissed off when Disney let her go.
Read the
Especially
chat.
in the way they did. Especially in the way they did. It was terrible.
Ooh.
That's a fucking 3rd-degree burn.
What happened?
If the chieftain goes down during the stream and nobody watches, did it happen? What the fuck? That's fucking cold.
Meanwhile,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
oh.
hydrate.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm derailing the train
No,
of
you're
thought.
fine. You're fine.
Don't worry, it's not a train of thought, it's a train wreck.
Ugh. I
Oh.
came in like a wrecking ball.
Yeah, well, I guess at least you can still come.
What?
Not another fucking ad.
That's enough clips. I'm gonna be here all Monday doing this shit.
What about Tuesday?
Tuesday is Taco Tuesday. I don't do anything on Taco Tuesday.
You do things?
You don't talk about it?
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Jesus, Oni.
So is that a wrap?
It might be. Anyways, yeah, I don't think there's anything else we can say about that. Gina Carano's going to be in this convention, and I have a feeling that they're going to try as hard as these other people try to keep Vic out of conventions. But MegaCon is a massive convention, and I doubt they're going to bend to Twitter. It's I don't know. Plus, it's in Florida and in Texas.
Money talks.
I think that Florida's going to be like, hell yeah, bring her here, bring her here.
Hey, who knows? Maybe she'll meet Ron DeSantis.
Yeah,
Maybe.
never know.
And Unisol said he's going to MegaCon. Bro, hook
That
it
means
up.
I'm not. Just kidding. I don't want to go. I'm so afraid of cons right now. Like after what happened to me at the last con, I was sick for 2 weeks.
I don't know what happened.
Herpes.
I was talking for 13 hours a day without drinking water and I was washing my hands, but I had antibacterial stuff like on my hands all the time, and my throat hurt. And
Yeah, we know why that hurt.
Giggity, 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 giggity.
be quiet.
Soda, what did we tell you about kissing and telling?
Yeah,
Will we tell you about not leaving the basement in 15 years?
I'm in the attic actually.
Oh, okay. All
It's
right.
New Heights.
I wish I had
yeah.
a basement.
We were talking about this game, not to change the subject, but Nikki Crow is playing Hold Fast.
What the hell is that?
It's one of those Civil War games that
Yeah.
she says she's the only girl that plays it.
And she's always got
Ooh.
like a flock of dudes around her. It's funny.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
It's like, oh my god, a
it's-
grill.
Oh, look. The bot is working because CloudBot was turned off on Streamlabs for no reason. So it was like the first one. Now that I turned it on like 15 minutes ago. Like, why was this off? So I guess we're done.
Yeah,
We appreciate everybody for stopping by tonight.
Yeah.
And for our
Always.
lurkers,
And our
Totally.
lurkers. Because I had a lurking CloudBot thing thanking them. You notice it wasn't in the slides tonight. And asking them nicely to turn up their volume a little bit so we can get a view. So on behalf of Blacklight Oni, the master hero,
Lord of the Elden Ring.
that little fucking devil we know as Soda Popinski.
Didn't do it.
I'm Chieftain. We're lagging out live, and we're rating my very dear friend, the Nikki Crow. She's gonna be doing reaction videos on our YouTube channel with me.
I can't wait to
So-
see those.
So
She's
give
always
her a
hilarious.
shout out. Tell her that Lagging Out sent you, and tell her that Chieftain loves her because she's a sweetheart. So she's good people. She went to my favorite school, St. John's.
Ah.
All right, guys, we'll see you next week.
Yo, I just wanna be going ham, getting kill feeds.
If I hit the raid button.
Yeah, it's working.
Me. Yeah, my bandwidth is balls.
I love the short. I love. Oh, is it loading? Wow. Tell her that Lagging.
after your bad game recommendation yesterday.
She just got like 15 follows because we rated her.
From hanging out love with Chieftain, thank you. Yeah, that's not. Serious Chaos, thank you for the follow. And Dark Nova Dragon, thank you for the follow. Thank you guys.
That's the
All
most
right,
she's
well,
ever gotten in the
you did it
chat.
for me for my birthday.
It's her birthday.
Oh, hey.
Uni, thank you so much for the follow. I'm Fury Light, you gifted 5 subs. Oh my gosh, I have to do a whole bunch of cheers. I'm gonna wait until
I suggested she
forgot,
put
but
her
not.
make her
Oh,
camera
geez.
shot bigger,
Oh,
and now she's
I
getting
bet
more
you did.
views.
I have my sword out.
I did. I told her, I'm like, you're too small in the corner. You're pretty. You're a female streamer. Use that.
Now I'm gonna have to do a whole
You got to use
bunch
what you
of
have. I
cheers.
wasn't being sexist. I was.
Yeah, you
honestly
Thank you,
telling.
Thank
It's
you,
okay.
Uni.
She got a nice rack.
And thank you,
She should
Laggin.
show the world.
Come in.
Oh.
Don't kill my son.
Us ugly people are envious of those pretty
You're
people.
killed. All right, Fury
Oh,
Light,
she's wearing. Oh my God, she's wearing a cheerleader outfit.
Yeah.
Let me move.
Oh yeah, she.
Give me N F.
Oh, she's so
Give me a
ridiculous.
U. Wait, where's it here? U. Give me
Let's
a
bend over in front of the camera. Yeah.
Alright, turn
Is this how you get banned in 3, 2?
What does that spell? Fury. Thank you, Fury. Who else do we have? We have Fandomatic, Daniel Clay, Mighty Tiki, Moist Meat 6, and Yoda all got subs. So we're gonna do the subs.
I can't. This is. I can't.
It's hard. Leave. If it's hard, leave.
Oh, it's hard.
Fury,
Oh.
light
Wait, what are we talking about?
is the best around. Does it rhyme?
Oh, I thought I was on Chatterbait.
Because
Shit.
now you're a subscriber,
My
and
bad.
it is awesome because no more ads. Okay, enough of that. Time to get back into the game.
Enough of that.
Sorry, I'm here. Gordon Ramsay, I know you missed me. I missed you too, guy.
I'm gonna go check on my daughter again.
All right. Great job, everybody. By the way,
Sponge.
you guys
Thank
like the
you.
trivia part?
I did.
I think it's good.
Rated you homegirl
I think it gets
It was
the
fun.
chat excited to be involved.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I lose sleep over like how to make it better.
Alright, how do I...
Yeah, I don't.
Please
I don't
don't
even
sleep.
know if there's an interest in any of the IT stuff I bring to it. I just
I don't.
feel like I want to look at some of this stuff. It's a way to keep up with technology.
I wanna go to the frozen ship.
I think it's viable
Come on.
and valuable.
That was so nice of you to raid me. Thank you.
Viable.
I get to shit talk, so I'm good.
Yeah, you got to stick to what you're good at, you know.
Fine.
Yeah,
Fine.
some of us don't have a lot of talent, so we do what we can. We ride on the coattails of everyone else.
You're a lot better than Frost,
Kangaroo.
No, and that's
which
a
is very
shame.
low hanging fruit, very low bar. But I mean,
Yeah. And if this debate ever happens, you got her in both looks and in brain power. So
Where's that frozen ship?
Am I
Thank you.
not
I mean, that's-
bangable?
I was gonna do a
Sad,
whole
but-
video on how to make Frost more popular, and I was gonna put like I was gonna use my little like
Penis?
I don't know where.
No.
all my
that is
subs
little
went.
though. But oh, I forgot to turn on my sub light. Damn
I
it.
gotta stop taking
Um,
the sword out and my gun.
I was gonna put a paper bag over one of the things. Like, here's one way to make her hotter, and put a picture of like
56 subs
Jamie's
out of
face on it.
100. We're close. We're more than
And it's like this
halfway
is
there.
how people will
This is
pay
good.
attention to you.
I'm pretty excited.
And it's like I was gonna do a whole video. I was thinking about it when I was taking a shit the other day. I'm like, this will be hilarious.
Far off.
And I'm like,
I shot my own
I know what make her more entertaining, like taping her mouth shut, putting a bag over her head. You know, like I had like a whole like list of things.
Whoa.
Maybe hiding behind a hot chick
Get
and
back
being
here, you coward.
pretending she's a tranquiloquist and she's talking, but the person's mouth, the hot chick's mouth is
Hey.
moving, but it's her talking. It would make it more entertaining. Like, I don't know. I was just like throwing out ideas for a video that would, I think, would
Not Twitch
be so incredibly insulting to
or
her
her
that
or her.
it
or
wouldn't be,
mind-blowing battles. Chess
um,
champion showdowns.
it'd be unavoidable that she'd
extreme
actually see it.
bourbon,
So.
the love,
I just thought it would be funny. I don't know.
Go ahead, tell me I can again.
fearlessness, the community you built. The
Man,
nonstop
that's such a
displays.
busy
wanna
looking
change the world.
fucking.
It's not Twitch.
Some of these like podcasts, like they over design their camera frames. It's shitty. It looks so bad.
I don't doubt
It's
it.
like it's like they have to compensate for their lack of talent by buying these like in the bag, like awful graphics that I can do by sticking a stylus up my ass and using a tablet and draw something better. It's fucking horrible.
If you ever do that, videotape it.
All right,
I'll put the
let's
welcome
get out of
tab.
here, guys.
Bye.
You have a good
Okay,
one.
have a good night, everybody.
Yeah,
All right,
actually,
guys.
shorter, like way shorter
Thank
than we
you.
normally do.
That's okay.
It was a
I
quiet week.
had a long day today, so this was actually helpful.
Go
All right.
get some sleep, guys. It was fun, as usual.
Yeah, it was
I'm
fun.
gonna
It
go
was
and
real.
get destroyed in Elden Ring some more.
I'm gonna go try to